that you can't wait to be in, but I think you're already there. And if the boy needs time to stay at home, make up his mind, there are a lot of things you have left to do, but don't wait for him to love you. The kid needs space to figure out just where you place, there are a lot of things you have left to do, but don't wait for him to love you. Don't wait for him to love you. Don't wait for him to love you.
Deep in the core of a broken one, I spy the light of a wounded sun that keeps you from drowning, keeps you from drowning. Way beneath the weak surface of it all, I spy a girl beneath we fought for that keeps me from drowning. She keeps me from drowning in it all, with a will to stay and a will to stand still. We break the rules and listen to our own skin, with a visible scar in a broken sidecar. We break the rules and listen to our own skin. We break our hearts and pretty much everything. After the dark and endless wars, I realize that I'm fighting a course that ends with us drowning, ends with us drowning in it all, with a will to stay and a will to stand still. We break the rules and listen to our own skin, with a visible scar in a broken sidecar. We break the rules and listen to our own skin. We break our hearts and pretty much everything. We'll see old star and say old sun.
Hey guys, what's up? Cube starts in like 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, at 5:30. What is going on? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, 7 minutes. This is gonna fire at 5:30, so we're all queuing up. There'll be 8 people in the queue. And mentioned on Twitter, I think I got a good shot that, yeah, maybe I've already broken the format. So might as well just reveal it now. I mean, I'm gonna draft my normal style of, you know, staying open and all, but I think White Weenie is gonna be like the mono red of the old cube before they changed it. Hold on a second. Jeez, is the US going to war or something? Really loud planes outside. Yeah, so guys, please give me, what are you talking about, Quaggy? What does that mean? Wasn't giving me any credit in on the 18? What does that mean? What's up, Crack Show? Yeah, see, I don't even believe that, Quaggy. Like, I've drafted with Cheon before. That doesn't make any sense. No, we just randomly got paired together, me and Marshall. But yeah, I will crush it. Yeah, Scotty might not know who I am. I don't know who Scotty is, so we're even there. What was I talking about? Yeah, what's up, Spencer? I'm definitely ready to rock this. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, he must have not recognized my name, if that's it. I'm not gonna go listen to it. It's cool. I've dealt with enough negativity in the past few weeks. I don't need to check anything out that could potentially be bad. I'm cool. It sounds like it's whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, thanks, Crack Show. Yeah, the thing is well, like, flashback drafts is a combination of the first and the last section. Yeah, I think it's like a normal draft. Like, you get prizes, the normal prizes you would get for like a cube. Yeah, I know it's not. Anyway, so yeah, thanks, Squaggy. Click on prize structure. I'm not gonna even look at it. I'm just playing for the win. I don't care. Right, final. I mean, I don't even know if this will be. It'll probably just be like the normal cube. It might not, these things usually aren't very accurate. Like, if there's some kind of. Oh wait, no, it actually does have a special thing. Legacy Cube Streamer event. Rounds 3. Playstyle. It doesn't say any prizes. I wonder if there's no prizes. There could be. Oh, okay, he said he didn't know who I am. I mean, he knows me, but yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, about Flashback. So Flashback is like, it's the opening of the format and the end of the format at the same time, because a lot of people will be what? Well, I don't. Okay, whatever. I don't want to. I don't care about what people were saying in the podcast. Like, what the hell? I just stop talking about it. This is ugh. All right. Try to focus. So I think that, just getting back, I think that White Weenie, yeah, thank you, please shut up for a little bit. I think White Weenie is pretty insane. I think there's like 9 Crusade effects, which is almost twice as many. I don't know exactly, but like they've basically put all the Crusades in, and thanks, Perdita Sauce. They've basically put all the Crusades in Magic in, and they put more token makers in. And that was already a really good strategy. Like, I mean, I've been drafting the black-white token stack with FEMA a lot when we were last drafting Cube, and so that's already a good archetype. And they just threw in all these Crusade effects to like try to make that archetype good, and I think it's going to be like pretty ridiculous. So I'm going to draft my normal style, which is just like staying open and taking the most powerful cards I see, trying to build a good deck. But I definitely feel like leaning towards White Weenie. If I think I can just take a White Weenie pick and see, like, I don't know what the other streamers are planning on doing. Maybe that would be a common thing for people to try White Weenie, but it seems kind of overpowered, is my opinion. So if I can draft that, I think that's probably the best archetype. Like, I think it's going to be like the mono red from the old Cube. And what's up? Hey. No, Dizzle's not playing. Yeah, NFL Senate Day ticket. Well, you can do multi-twitch. If anybody knows how to set up multi-twitch, start multi-twitching some... Yeah, he's in a different time zone, that's the problem. Yeah, multi-twitch. So that lets you put 2 or more streams all next to each other. Yeah, no, he's in. Alright, here we go. I mean, it can, I think. I think it's just really powerful. Yeah, I cleaned up the room a little bit, but how would you know? You haven't seen my room in a while. Alright, let's go. Let's open this up a little bit. This pack... Oh, okay, there's control magic. I want to... Oops, wait. I want to widen things out so the... Yeah, okay, the bottom cards goes up. Is that... Let me know if you guys want me to like adjust a little bit, but I mean, I do want to do the White Weenie deck, and so you could take Path to Exile, but I think Control Magic's just like more powerful. So, I mean, I want to be taking good cards, and oh yeah, who's passing to me? There's another Royal Assassin avatar. So Luis is passing to me. Master of Worm's also really good. Marshall's at the other side. I don't know if that means we face round 1. Okay, there's Nissa and Gideon. Probably gonna take Gideon. I mean, it's better in a defensive deck. I assume white-blue control would be better than, like, blue-green. It's also Oracle, Hero's Downfall, Seagate Oracle. Wait, let me try this. See, I mean, one problem with this like new setup is that it's I don't know if that changed anything. But one problem with the new setup is that it's harder for me to adjust stuff on my stream, because I have my laptop like far in front of me to make this work. Oh my god, Primeval Titan, Mana Leak. And this card seems really good too, Temp with Vengeance, and Soul Vortex, Goblin Rabble Master. That's a lot of good red stuff. So it's Primeval Titan or Mana Leak. If I took the Nissa, I'd definitely take the Titan. But, I mean, I wouldn't want to be just like green-white, really. So, I don't know. I guess Titan's kind of a signal. Let's take it. Zerfellos, Battlesphere, Vraska. I think I'd take Rafellos. I mean, Battlesphere leaves me a little more open, but green seems to be pretty open. Cradle, Scavenging Ooze, Fencer. Cradle or Ooze, I think. I think I would prefer Ooze. Cradle could seem kind of exciting with some of the ramp stuff we have so far. I just always get a little hesitant with Cradle that like you have to kind of get the right setup for it. It's also not a forest for fellows, but like you need to get the early creatures, you need to get the right balance of stuff, but it's still pretty powerful. Count says Cradle. Cradle for sure. Yeah. Takes a land slot, it's pretty cool. Breeding Pool, Xenagos, probably Breeding Pool, got the control magic already. This Ravages. I don't know why Tractor's Instinct is in this. Like, it seemed like they went super big. Yeah. Like they have a pretty heavy graveyard theme, but I didn't really see much of a payoff. So I wonder if that is a bit of a mistake. Because there's no real like blue-green synergy with graveyard. There really isn't much. There's some green-black, but it's kind of based around like, oh, you have Recurring Nightmares, sure. But it doesn't seem like something that you could just like be happy with consistently drafting and playing. Abrupt Decay, Summoning Trap. I really haven't played with Summoning Trap. I don't know if that's something you'd want to play in a ramp deck. I mean, if you're going like super ramp, maybe, but it seems kind of risky. Other than that, there's Abrupt Decay. I think I would take Decay. Okay, Fosco, please. I don't want to get... Yeah, like, you're starting to get a little over the top. Let's keep things serious. I think I'd take Behemoth here. We're doing a nice ramp deck. I mean, we should be having fun. Yeah, White Winnie's definitely open. Student there. This should be fun. I'm trying to be serious too. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, Gather the Townfolk came back. I mean, Massacre Worm's pretty sick, but hard to play with these cards. Cruder's okay. Let's see, Rancor, not really. I'm just gonna ignore chat. Sorry, guys. I could maybe play black. It will just take Arena. I mean, Worm's really good. It's just triple black. And I have like Cradle right now. I don't really know what to take there. Okay, Pride Mage, Hero's Downfall. I mean, blue's not open. White Weenie's open. No, I don't want Rancor. It doesn't fit like a ramp deck. I mean, Pride Mage is fine, or Downfall. Maybe I'm gonna take Downfall. Like, black-green seems really open right now. That's not true, Wally. Do you play much Cube? Let's take Profane Command. Like, the Vortex and the Vengeance came around. I think these are both really strong mono-red cards. Obviously, you know, Emissary as well. Emissary is kind of cool Cradle, I suppose. I'll take Command. Ooh. Sorin or Visara? Team star creature, you gain 2 life. Everyone's life becomes 10. I think Visara. Grey Merchant, I guess. So this is going kind of strangely. Maybe Gel. Perhaps Path was right. I'd go Path, Gideon, and then I don't know what I would have taken for the third pick. No, it's not Wally. Control Magic was the best card in the pack, for sure. I did consider Path just because I wanted to be White Weenie, but it was definitely the best card. What do we got? More good white stuff. For green, there's Reclamation Sage, which is nice. Rampant Growth. I mean, Sage is good. There's Compulsive Research stuff. I mean, I took a lot of black cards at the end there, so I think I'm just in on green-black. So I think I just take Sage. Do I cube a lot, but do you play it a lot well? What does that mean? You're saying for me, or Wally? Or, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, you're probably talking about Wally, but whatever. Jace, yeah, there's Crusade, so many of them. Wasteland, Greensun Zenith, gotta take that. Silverheart, hope that comes around. Zenith can get Raphellos, Reclamation Sage, Primeval Titan, Crater Hoof, that's pretty obvious. Still, I don't really want to play these black cards, it's just black was really open, and so that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, well, like, as long as you realize, Wally, that, like, if you think that Control Magic wasn't the best card there, like, your opinion is, like, really different from, like, it's a very standard opinion to say that Control Magic is like one of the top cards in the cube. So, I mean, that's kind of out of the norm to be like, no, it's not the pick in that pack. So, that's all. You may be right, but I don't think so. So, we got Primus, which is nice. There's Tribe Elder. I think I like Tribe Elder. We really need some fixing. It's like a creature. I mean, we've got some nice expensive stuff first. So I think we want Elder. Finks is nice too. I think Elder's what we need over Chalice. Tessin Tactics. No black this pack. Is Tactics good? Is Watery Grave? I mean, that'd give us Breeding Pool and Grave. So it could splash something blue, but there's only one to splash yet. Temple Silence. Is Tactics worth taking? It's hard to imagine wanting to play this card. I'm just going to take Watery Grave. Yeah, but I've got Rafellos, Cradle. Like, I'm not sure. Like, Relucting Pool could be interesting. Maybe over a swamp. That's true too, Justin. Wait, any blue fetch? Yeah, that's right. Troll Ascetic, Prime Speaker. It's different impulse pick. Spineful Return. I guess Ascetic. It's hard for me to see where I'd really end up where I'm playing tactics. Like, I have enough creatures that I can happily fight with that aren't just like super fatties that want to be attacking anyway. Or like Mana Elves doesn't work that well with it. There's no strip mine in this cube, Robbie. Wasteland's in here though. Explore, Mox Diamond. Maybe someone got like Vraska, went into green black. So, what do I want? Diamond? I think I just take Explore. Wild Mongrel? What is Mutagenic Growth doing in this? It's like, that sounds like Randy Bueller just like, oh, it was good in Infect, let's put this in. I mean, Warhammer's pretty nice with Troll Ascetic. I'm gonna take Mongrel. Yeah, I passed an Oracle. I mean, it was a pretty insane pack, though. There were a lot of good cards in that pack. I passed Nissa. I mean, that would put someone in. Into Torek. Yeah, I mean, Warhammer's pretty close. Mongrel's really good, though. And, I mean, I am green-black, so I could find some Graveyard Synergy stuff. Some reanimating stuff. Rampant Growth, Duress. I think we're kind of ending up more like Rockish. Thinking like Duress might be a little better. Cause like Super Ramp doesn't seem like that's really where we're at. Let me just take Duress. More double black cards. Wish I did just force White Weenie, it would have worked. But I don't know, draft's going kind of weird. You know, green black is like the place I didn't really want it to be. Like after looking at the cube, I felt like green black is not very good. But I mean, I tried to be white blue, so I didn't want this to happen. Okay, Primus. So we've got some nice fatties. I mean, okay, I guess with the Primus, maybe I'll focus back on ramp. No, I think you're underrating. Let's see, Spiteful Return. Probably not. Maybe. I can see it being okay in some matchups, so I think I should take it rather than hate. MTGO name is Nova Sandler. Yeah, and oh yeah, I should mention. I mean, there's not really a green aggro deck in this cube, They've taken out a lot of the good cards for it, so Rancor is kind of out of place. I mean, yeah, I picked up Ascetic and Wild Mongrel, but there's not much that it goes well with. There's Tooth and Nail. Also, Elder would be great. I mean, this card tends to table, so... Although, like, green's been kind of overdrafted, but I'm going to take Tooth and Nail. I think we should try to make that work, maybe? I don't know, I could be wrong. Because it is like 9 mana to kick. Which, at the moment, I'm not really set up for 9 mana that well, but... I don't know, Elder probably should come back, so... Let's give it a shot. Ooh, Grim Monolith. Caryatid. I think I want to take Monolith, like... I don't know, Caryatid seems very good too. Because it fixes. I've got a lot of like double black stuff. It's a creature for Cradle. But Monolith for Tooth and Nail or one of my 8-drops seems really good. Or Primeval Titan. I think I gotta take Monolith. Phantom Centaur is really strong. So I think I'm going to take that over Doomblade. Curse of Predation. Yeah, like why is... Well, but am I really zenithing for Caryatid and not like Raphalos? So I don't think that means much. Yeah, okay, Fosco. For Cradle, I can play Caryatid, and now I get 2 mana. If I play Monolith, I get 3 mana. So, like, considering I've got some, like, game-winning stuff to ramp into, I don't see why, like, Cradle makes Caryatid better than Monolith. Like, I understand it makes it better as a card. I have so many, like, different looking cards. There's Liliana, there's Llanowar Elves, Shriekmaw. I mean, Liliana is very powerful. It's one of the best black cards in the cube. But I don't have fixing, like... I mean, I know I have, like, all these double black cards. I mean, I do kind of just want a Llanowar Elves. I'm not going to play the Grey Merchant. I think I just want Llanowar Elves. I think that's what my deck needs. And I might not even, like, play the double black cards. I might be pretty just heavy green and try to splash, but I'm gonna need to pick up some more green stuff if that's gonna actually work out, because I'm short on playables right now. I like Shriekmaw a lot too. Wally, you can talk to people about that in Doc's chat. So we got Thrun, Garruk, Top, Skinrender, Throat. I mean, I want to stay away from the black stuff, so reveal the top 5 cards, put all creature cards revealed into your hand, the rest on the bottom. I mean, that seems quite good, I think. I mean, Thrun is definitely nice. Top is fine. I think I want the Garruk. I haven't played this card too much. It seems quite good here. I mean, it finds stuff puts in my hand. Thrun's conservative, correct. Is Thrun what we're doing? Incorrect choice. Fine, I'll take Thrun. Ooh, Natural Order. Gotta take that over Pilgrim. Oh, Bayou. I don't care what else is in the pack. I'm taking Bayou. There's Bone Shredder Edict. Let's get a fetch. What's up, Jesse? Yeah, good job. Congrats on the GP win. Your deck in the finals looked really stupid. You're just like, okay, it's the finals. Come on, let's you know, get my head together. Let's focus, and then just, oh, this deck. Just get to relax from that point on, I'm sure, and just, you know, rely on your teammates. Wow, these crazy pictures. Drafted Wargear, Scarhide. Maybe Wargear, I don't know. Don't really want to hate anything. No fetches. Tactics looks a little bit better now. Knight's Whisper, Harbor, and Splash Control Magic. What are you talking about? Man, I'll just take Whisper. I guess Inquisition, though Knight against a white weenie deck would be a pretty good sideboard card. Already got Duress, maybe? I think... yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take Knight. Demon. I don't think I'm interested in Genesis Wave. Just wondering if I would want Vial. I'll just take the Infiltrator. Oh, we got Garrick back. And Mulch. Commune with Nature, is that... or Commune with the Gods. You put a creature or enchantment from them into your hand, the rest in the graveyard. First of all, I don't think I should be... other than Profane Command can get a guy back for a lot of mana, I don't really think I want to be putting stuff in the graveyard, because I've got Greenstone Zenith and Tooth and Nail. So... bidding stuff means they're almost gone for good. I think Genesis Wave is a bit of a win more for this deck. Yes, I don't know how much of the black I want to play. If I want to play any of the double black. Could I play Infiltrator? Do I want to? Probably not. What was the card instead of Cradle? Oh, it was Scavenging Ooze, yeah. I mean, Cradle's okay here, but I again, this is kind of why I'm like not great about Cradle. It just takes a lot of effort to make it work. Alright, I gotta ignore chat a little bit. There's like too much negativity at the moment. Let's see, do we want Mulch? Probably not. Commune, no. So I'm gonna try to make the deck a little more just like aggro beating. I don't think that I'm gonna be very effective at that, so I don't know that that's worth doing. Like, I think if like other decks at just playing reasonable sized creatures and beating down, I think other decks are gonna be better at that. So like my way to be better than other decks is to focus on trying to ramp, I think. Even though I'm not like a great ramp deck, but makes me like not want to try to play like War Gear or Spiteful Return kind of stuff, and maybe not Demon. I'm not sure about Demon. Probably want Arena. It's a little tough. Like, you kind of want to get out early, and the mana will be kind of rough. I've got Tribe Elder. Like, I don't have enough cards, I think, to just be mono green with the splash of black, without playing cards that just don't really help the deck out, I think. I mean, War Gear is alright. Just something to put on my Ascetic or Thrun. But when it becomes unattached, sacrifice that permanent. I mean, they kill the War Gear, then they're actually killing my trolls. So it might not be incredible. No, this is not Herbivore. No. What about tactics? Probably not. Mulch. Shaman or Creature? No, I don't want that. I mean, Mulch could be okay. That wasn't the pick TPT. It was Sphinx versus Sakura Tribe Elder. Sage was over nothing. It's a little hard for me to splash the Infiltrator, because it's like double splash. I can't just have like all green and draw my island and play. Like, I have to get both island and forest, or island and swamp. I have 2 dual lands, which can help for it. But besides that, I just have Tribe Elders, so I'd have to play an island. And I've got like Rafellos, I've got all this double black. It's so hard enough for me to get my mana. Like, the fact that I just have to put an island in to be able to splash that means it's not worth it. Yeah, definitely multi-twitch. Well, I mean, Euro streamers, if they wanted to stream it this time, I think they were thinking they wanted people in the same relative time zone. Like, that's why they picked all US people, but, you know, maybe they could have, like, 2 different pods. That might have been a better idea. Just have, like, one pod and, you know, one day for a completely different time zone than the second pod. So we got Knight, 5. 4 minutes left. I might even go like really heavy on lands. So maybe cut Arena. I guess I want more creatures. Maybe Demon's okay. I guess him can go. Like, I feel like playing 17 lands, even with having some ramp. This last card is like Command, Demon, maybe Knight. It comes out kind of early, at least for Cradle. That's good. It's also easier to cast, trades with something. Duress. Duress seems pretty good here. So does Command. There are a lot of token decks, though. Demon might not always be great. Well, Spencer, you said how does one island hurt? It has nothing to do with anything else. It's that I would have to play an island over a swamp or a forest. I can't afford that with this deck. Like I'm already gonna be like really punished for my mana base, even as a 2-color deck. So like having to cut even another land to get in one, like it's not worth it. It says 15, 11, 4. Gotta go a little further. We want a lot for Rafellos, but we do have some double black. I think this might be about right. This is 6 black sources plus Tribe Elder. A lot of green for Rafellos. Let's go. Well, wait for everybody else in the last, few minutes left. So yeah, I mean this is interesting. I do feel like this cube is a bit like, I think it can definitely be improved. I think there are some like loose points. I mean, I'm definitely excited to draft this cube over the old one. So this is kind of cool, but I think they should limit some of the Crusade effects. And we'll see as far as the like black-green graveyard stuff. I just think that they use a lot of space to try to make enablers to get stuff in the graveyard, but then they cut down a little bit on Reanimator, and like I'm just not seeing where we're getting the benefit from playing all those negative cards. What's up, Comet? Yep, back in the womb. This is Swiss, so we do get to play it out for the whole thing. Let's see if we're facing Marshall round 1. Oh, we're facing Frank. Alright. Play first. Mulligan. Keep, I guess. Compared to going to 5 on the play, like I get to dress something and then I've got at least 1 of each mana. Boy. I think I'm going to 5. Alright, way better, I think. Oh my god, give me a forest. Give me a forest, and we got there. Give me a forest. I'm playing so many forests. Do it. Forest. Yes! Wow. I mean, I can get Cradle out. Do I want Cradle? I mean, I have 1 creature out right now. I mean, I want Bayou. Okay, I'm gonna get Cradle next turn when I attack. And if he kills the Titan, then I probably didn't want Cradle in the first place, right? So I'm just gonna get a Forest. I mean, there's a chance that I could, like, make a little extra mana from getting a Cradle if I play a creature, then play something else, but let's just go with this. Ah, banish a priest. Alright, gotta get some rule for that. Shoot, so we can go for Sage to slow things down. I think we just gotta slow stuff down. Like, it sucks if he's about to play some, enchantment or artifact, but I think, like, because we're a ramp deck, I have cards I can draw that are just game over once I untap this Monolith, so I just want to not die, I think. Though, good for him, though, because Oh yeah, if only it was Oblivion Ring. He has the deck that I wanted, exactly. We got Hero's Downfall. We don't have too much that kills it. I mean, those anthems were going pretty late, so he probably kind of got them all. Yeah, Abrupt Decay too. Profane Command, I think we left it in. Wow. That was sick. What? Oh, dang. I mean, there is certainly value for me waiting. Like, I kill his Thalia. Just gonna get some basics. Just take it, I guess. All right. Yep. I only mulled to 5, but yeah, that sucked. So, don't have much good board against White Weenie. I mean, Merchant's okay. We got the Knight that's in the main deck that helps. Tactics, I don't really think we want that. I don't know about War Gear. We just run it back. It's a very bad matchup. I think we keep it. It's got some pretty big potential. I mean, like, what else can we do with our deck? We have Natural Order if we get a green creature. We have Grim Monolith if we draw something fat. And then we have this, if we have Swamp, we get to play Knight, which is one of our best cards against him. So, it seems pretty easy to keep. If I go Monolith, then next turn I can go Elder and Order. Alright, so I'm thinking Wordfall Primus and Kill at Plains. Because, like, Titan is good, but I think I want to keep him off mana. Okay, good. Oh, I guess I should have gone for Knight. Not a big deal. I think Knight would have been a little better there. Because Exalted, I forgot about Exalted first, but because this lets him like attack back. Three mana up? What could that be? Oh, I don't have a stop on attackers and blockers. Jeez, that's why things got weird there. Because last game, like, when I hit OK, it immediately went to damage. I was like, what happened? Okay, my stops were wrong. So, do I... I'm going to have Regen up, so I don't know if it's super overcommitting to play one more card. I think I play Knight. If he has a Wrath, I get Primus back, so... yeah, there's no Fiend Hunter, but yeah, Banish a Priest. So... the deck's performing pretty well after the Mold of 5. They get all removal in. Now let's go. Haha. That's funny. Ooh. This sounds incredible, wow. Jeez. To just go Raphellos. It's interesting. I mean, Raphellos, I can go Raphellos. Oh, I can go Raphellos into Garruk and drop the Crater Hoof, maybe? I don't know if that's what I want to do, though. I mean, Knight seems really good. I could go Mongrel. Like, I could slow this down a little bit. Because I don't know that Garruk on turn 3 is the best play. Maybe it is. Fine, let's go Raphellos, we'll see. Because I could go next turn like Knight and Wild Mongrel. Knight is really, really good against him, to just sit it and play. So like, maybe I should just go on like turn 2 Knight. You know, he can't, well, he had Brimez, but... it means he can't get damage in, he can't like kill my guy with whatever the 3-drop is. So X number of creatures you control. I can play Garruk and drop Crater Hoof, but that's not that great, is it? I don't think so. Drop Garruk and draw stuff. Could be good. You find an answer to the Brimaz. He does need to attack the Garruk though, because otherwise I drop the Crater Hoof into play, so... You kidding me? I am just the worst runner in the world ever, like, at these types of things, where like you reveal the top X cards of your deck. I just can't. I never hit with those. Satyr Wayfinder, Scout the Borders. It is true though, I actually don't have that many creatures in my deck, so maybe I miss... I shouldn't miss there, but... that was lame.
Yeah, Knight Mongrel definitely could have been better. Because he kind of needs to kill the Mongrel. I mean, I guess I can... Yeah, anyway, that might be better. Then Crater the next turn. Figure Destiny. He is kind of close to turning it on. So... I think we go Knight and Mongrel. And Sage too? Or... I mean, can we maybe just like kill him with Crater Hoof in one swing? Okay, I think I've got it. Well, maybe not. So I have to go Forest. So Frelos, I'm going to have 5s. It's going to be 20 trample plus 4, 6, 11, 31, 32 trample. 32 trample, so he has to block 13. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I mean, I'm pretty sure I win the next turn, so should be fine. Let's do this. This is 1, 2, 6. This is blocking that creature. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 1. So okay, he's taking out Crater Hoof, and then he's just using the rest to prevent as much damage to himself. This is 14. He's taking 2 here, so it's 16 plus 1, 17. I mean, he doesn't need to block as much as he's doing here. I think he should leave back something. But, I mean, he's definitely in a lot of trouble either way. Oh, okay, he has Kithkin in play, right, so he's going to pump this. So he gets to kill my Sage. So that makes sense. Oh, hold on, okay. Play some new creatures, sure. What? How am I supposed to... What? Oh, okay. Okay, so do I want to discard to Mongol right now? So it's 14 damage plus 2, so 16. This makes 17, so he'd go to 3, and then I have 3 creatures in play, including the knight. Yeah, I want to sack. I want to discard. Oh, didn't know he'd keep a token. Okay. That makes sense, yeah, because the Brim has dealt exactly enough, so it would have 1 extra from the token. And we got it.
Every night when I wake up, thought never could be. Sometimes in a makeup, you're right here.
Yeah, sound like Sun's champion.
Right here with me. Any morning.
Alright, 1-0. Ugh.
When it's over, the sun may never rise.
Santa for a bit.
When we run the river dry, you're right here with me.
Okay, yeah, I mean, people can report back now with what they saw from Frank's side. That's okay. I mean, I don't know, like, within reason, you know, just basically the stuff that happened that game. So, whatever. Well, maybe. Yeah, Rafellos is the same as Monolith, yeah. No, Intervention Pack is on the cube. So, I mean, he's probably favored in that matchup, but I mean, that's why I was going for... Well, we didn't see too much of it, Sherpiko, so I don't know. I would imagine he has some Crusade effects. He's playing Gather Town folk. I imagine he's got some Crusade effects and stuff. So, like, we did not see that much of his deck. What's up, Newts? So, I mean, you know, I felt my draft wasn't going that well into Pack 2. And so, you know, we could make it like, oh, we can just take creatures like Desecration Demon, like try to be, you know, somewhat mid-range aggro, maybe rock. Yeah. But the thing was, like, what... Oh, hold on, is there like weird fuzzy stuff happening on the stream, on the bottom? Oh, I have cam, I turned it off for a second while I'm taking a quick break from standing around. Did that fix it? No? I mean, are people seeing, like, flashing at the bottom of the stream? So I see that on mine. Oh, it's... Okay, I think I know what it is. It's the chat. Which I can fix like this. There we go. Well, whether you saw it or not, I saw it. Okay, I actually... Oh, I still see it. Weird. Why is that doing that? But I guess no one's seeing it. That's weird. Oh, okay. Okay, I fixed it. I just had, like, my... Wait, what? Okay, I may just lag for a second. Alright, we're cool. What's that?
Alright, we're good. Yeah. What? Yeah, no. Yeah, so people don't scout. I don't, like, don't even joke. Please don't. Don't even, like, just don't do that. There's plenty of funny things people can talk about. Like, don't, like, anyway, just please. Legacy Cube means it's Cube and it's relatively Legacy based, I think. So there's not like power, but it does have cards from Legacy, I think. You'd have to check the article if someone has that to get exactly why they call it Legacy Cube. It's not that different. Yeah, like Boob Socks. It's not that different from the old Cube, but they did label it such. Yeah, okay, so as I was saying, you know, like, our deck did not look that good, and so you have to ask yourself, well, if I'm going to beat other decks that are at least average, if not good, how am I going to do it? And in Cube, the answer is not to, like, well, I'll just play some, like, solid creatures, and then we'll win. If your deck... I'll put my deck up now. If your deck doesn't do anything particularly well, you're just going to get crushed. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to be doing broken things, you can't be doing fair things. Oh, fair things are great. It's just that you have to be doing them effectively, and we weren't doing that with anything. Like where is our potential edge? Well, it's maybe getting a fatty in play really quickly. So that's why it's like, well, Grim Monolith or Sylvan Caryatid, we're gonna go with Monolith. Like, I don't care about consistency or whatever. I just want to give myself the opportunities to be able to kill someone really fast and hope that that works. So, and that's what we were able to do. We got lucky, we were able to do that in that match. Where if we went for like more of just like rock build, yeah, like we'd get beaten. So, I mean, we got lucky, but I think you have to get lucky a little bit if your draft's not, like, doesn't seem like it has a really easy path towards victory. You got to do something. So let me find this deck. Binders. Wonder what it comes up as. Legacy Cube. Yeah, loading ready one was supposed to be in. I don't know why there's two WotC accounts. Here it is. So the draft started with Control Magic followed by Gideon Jura, and then we went like green-black ramp. So I mean, it makes me glad that I took the Primeval Titan over the Mana Leak. Imagine... I mean, I'm trying to think, like, how the draft would have turned out had we not done that. I mean, maybe we would end up in blue-white, because there was good blue in the second pack. I mean, we did see a Jason Mind Sculptor in pack 3. Like, maybe if we kind of force blue-white a bit harder, which, like, had we not taken the Primeval Titan, we'd be a lot more likely to kind of just be stuck into blue-white. And maybe I could have taken some of the more, like, aggro white weenie cards, and then just, like, build a kind of aggro-y, not all-in white weenie, but pretty aggro version of it. No, Cube is in a week. You know, why do they have those stupid lines on your cards? I mean, is it like cards that you don't have in your collection or something? Is there a way of taking that off? Because that looks really stupid. Makes it hard to read stuff. I mean, I don't think this is a good deck, but it does have some pieces that can win, and then the rest of it is decent enough to get by. But you know, this seems like a deck that could potentially 0-3. Forcing blue against good players. I like to some extent I agree with that. I typically agree with that. This is a new cube. I mean, I guess people typically will just take blue stuff anyway. I don't think blue's particularly special in this cube. Again, I think that like white weenie is the place to be. I think red seems pretty strong, but it'll take some time to figure it out because it is structured differently than red used to be. And I think green is pretty weak. And then here I am drafting green. I think that... Oh, thanks, Cinnabus. Considering it's cube, I don't think that this is a good deck. It's not bad, but like for a deck that wants to be just kind of super ramping, I didn't get just the mass of like mana elves. My mana base is pretty weak for a 2-color deck. And then yeah, like with my Garruk, I miss with my Garruk, but not only do I only have like 12 creatures in the deck to start with, but I had like 5 of them already, so I had like 6 left in my deck. So it wasn't that unlikely for me to miss. I mean, I very easily could have lost that match, very easily. And if we played like 100 matches, I would imagine that he would win more. Because I have to have something special happen for me to win. He just needs to get an average draw, and I don't end up with great stuff. I'm also really glad I took that Knight of Infamy, but I mean, probably playing the Knight on turn 2 would have worked out a little better than going for the Raphellos into Garruk, because Raphellos into Garruk, all it did was just gain me some life, right? That was it. I played Frank Lepore, and won. It was very close. All 3 games, I started with turn 2 Grim Monolith or Raphellos. Okay, let's take a look at the sideboard. I mean, there's not that much else that I'd want to play. So there is Hymn to Torok, there's Desecration Demon, Phyrexian Arena, there's some more like double black cards, and again, I have 1 Bayou, I have a Sakura Tribe Elder, and that's it for fixing. And I've got a ton of like triple green, and then I've got a few double black, but I wanted to have the double black cards, stuff that impacts the board the turn that I play it. So stuff like Arena, I don't want that. Because like Downfall or Profane Command, I could finally get my Swamp and then bam, cast it, have impact on the board. And for the same reason, Desecration Demon also doesn't have that kind of impact. If you're getting beat down, like you finally draw your Swamp and play it, they can usually just sack a creature, tap it, and attack. So compared to Command or Downfall, which I get to kill their best thing as soon as I get the black. And again, I feel like I want to be going for a like exciting victory of ramping, rather than just like playing decent cards, because everyone has good cards in Cube. Even if they're aggressive, they'll have powerful cards, they'll have good removal spells, and they'll have like big creatures for their costs and ways to get them through. So yeah, so that's the logic for the double black cards. And for the same reason, like Hymn to Torok, I mean Sinkhole, which I don't think has a place in this deck anyway, but him, I almost never cut him, because I just think it's so powerful. Like, it's just so good that I don't care what else your deck is doing, you just cast it and it's really good. But because of the whole double black thing, like, I just don't think I have time to like miss drops and then finally get my double black and then cast him and be okay. I think that that's not going to work that well. Sideboard into bigger double black stuff. I'm up more of a mid-range deck. I wouldn't cut the Mongrel, no. Mongrel's not even close to getting cut. I can't cut creatures, that's the problem, because I've got the Cradle, I've got the big Garruk. And I also don't want to just get beat too, like, super early. Hey, what's up, Athena? Hey, girl, hey. Had the webcam on a second ago, it'll be back on in a minute. So we won the first round against Frank Lepore. It was pretty exciting. We got turn 2 Raphellos or turn 2 Grim Monolith every game. And then we like immediately dropped like a Primeval Titan, or we natural ordered for a Woodfall Primus. Like, we had something pretty sick starting like turn 3, or we played Garruk, Caller of the Beasts, but then we whiffed with the Garruk, so that wasn't great. But then for the end, we got a few creatures out. Our opponent had a lot of stuff out, but we played Craterhoof Behemoth with 5 creatures out. So all of our guys got +5/+5 in trample. So we attacked for like 33, and he had to just block with all his creatures and went down to 3, and then he died. So yeah, pretty happy about that. I mean, definitely people feel free, multi-Twitch, go check out the other rounds at this point. No, Priest of Titania is not in it. But yeah, just be chilling. I was wondering like what this event would do for my viewer numbers. I mean, I expected it, like, certainly I would be getting less viewers, but I wasn't sure exactly how many less, because there also could be people who are, just showing up to check out the Cube, because they posted this on, like, the Wizards website, and so they've been advertising for it, and so there could be people who normally don't watch streams who would just show up for it. But on the other hand, now there's, like, all these great streamers streaming the exact same thing at the same time, so they just completely split up all the audience. So seems like I'm not going to get too many, but that's cool. It's chill. Oh, you should never rewatch Athena. That's not good. But in honor of last night's stream, I'm going to take a shot of gin. People want to donate $5 for it. It's a steal. Go for it. Yeah, I mean, I'll get more during the finals for sure if I make them. Yeah, exactly, Dragonheart. I mean, normally when I stream, I'll be like the person who is streaming like high-level tournament Magic, like drafts, because I try to avoid people like Kenji, Owen, and so I'll get like 500 up to 700 people watching. But right now there are a bunch of streamers all taking the exact same viewer set. I mean, somewhat different. I mean, some people will go to one or another, but still, like, things get split up. So, even though there may be more people on right now overall watching. What's up, Emberk? Don't take a shot. Yeah, like, I really would have lost that game. I really would have lost that match had I taken a shot. I'd be like, oh, I shouldn't go for turn 3 Primeval Titan here. Like, come on. Cinnabus. They said don't talk badly about WotC, which I'm perfectly fine not doing because this Cube seems cool. I love Cube. I'm glad that they brought it online. I'm glad that Mono Red seems a lot more balanced. And honestly, I like that Mono White seems really sick, at least for now, because that's one of my favorite archetypes is White Weenie. So yeah, Cube starts on the 19th. So that's one of my favorite archetypes. So I'm glad to see them like throw all these Crusades in, so I get to test it out and see how well it is, how well it works. One thing with White Weenie is that they did take out Stoneforge Mystic and they took out the swords. So that's one of the big things about. Yeah, playing Garruk instead of Mongrel Knight seemed like a drunk move. Yeah, probably. I think I didn't realize that I might be able to threaten him by just like I was thinking that he'd be able to just send his. That's stupid. That was dumb. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have gone for Knight and Mongrel. That was just not a good play. Mono White seems weak to Crater Hoof. That's true. He got me really good though. I went for the Abrupticate as Banisher Priest. I waited till his turn. He had Resto Angel. That was rough. They screwed over Dizzle in the finals. He got salty about it. I don't know. I mean, obviously you shouldn't. Yeah. Well, I don't know. This. Oh, what's up, Eric? No. Elantris hasn't bought it yet. You gotta let these things settle. You know, you don't wanna jump the. You don't want to be too quick on your trigger finger. Yeah, Jite is in the cube, but the sword is not. So, or all the swords aren't. And like Jite is pretty stupid. I do understand that the whole like having all these swords, the whole protection from your deck is also pretty stupid. And in some sense, maybe Jite is less like just like, oh, okay, I'm blue-green, and you have the blue-green sword, and I don't have any artifact destruction. Okay, you win. Jite sort of is that way, but I don't know. That's kind of weird. And also, it opens up more plus EV shove. Yeah, it also opens up more slots because they had to play they put a bunch of cards in for the swords, and now there's just like Jite. They put in Loxodon Warhammer. They put in Basilisk Collar. Collar's kind of interesting. I imagine they have like Cunning Spark Mage. There's probably some pingers that you can give Death Touch, and then they just kill any creature. And it's kind of cool with tokens, sorta. If you're playing defensive tokens. So it seems a little bit odd. Don't want to jump the Moto Shark. Yeah. It is kind of interesting though, because like, this is cool. I'm really glad that I got invited to do this and test out the cube. It sounds pretty fun. I'm having a good time. Though I do like wonder. I'm like, okay, I mean, so I get a free cube draft. That's kind of cool. But I'm now streaming and I'm getting like way less viewers than I normally get. And it doesn't like maybe there's like you win like some Phantom points and like a pack or two at the end. They didn't mention the prize you get. But I don't know if there's like prizes involved. So it is kind of interesting. It's like, so why am I doing this? So, like, I think it's because it's fun, but it's like I never really thought about that until today. And it's like, oh, so, you know, I could have streamed like yesterday or tomorrow. I'd get a lot more viewers. Instead, I'm getting a lot less viewers. But at least it's fun because I get to draft the cube. But the cube's going to be up in a week. So I don't know. I may have gotten a raw deal here. I don't know. First place is one free flight to your home for a person of your choice. Wow. But, okay, but that means like, well, Ifro, I mean, I don't think you even live that far from me, so maybe you can drive over and then Athena can fly over. And then you can pay the 60%, so I'd actually make money. Wow, that's incredibly EV. That is, wow, that is plus EV. LSV is, what? Oh, I haven't even looked at what people actually have. LSV has 2,500 viewers? What? Oh, my match has started. Oh, Marshall. Here we go. Let's get this back on. Oh, this is a good hand. All right, let's get the cam back up. There we go. Marshall's going first.
Seems about right. I mean, there was a Wasteland in the draft. Wait, I don't even care if I get Wastelanded. I'd actually want to get Wastelanded, so let's just go for the Bayou. I mean, I could go Duress turn 1, but I mean, he gets 1 extra card. Like, probably he's not going to play some ridiculous spell turn 2, so I'd rather just wait for turn 2. And I may just get 1 extra damage in for going for Elves first. Plus, I could draw something different. Okay. Downfall. Yeah, I think I like downfalling the Hierarch. Like, he went Island first, and then he went Hierarch. So he either just drew the Hierarch or he just drew the Forest. So he might be a little mana screwed. Whoa, interesting. Yeah, Phantom Centaur might be very good against him. Could have a counter now. Shoot. I think I gotta go for the Centaur, though. It's so bad if I don't. Good. Haha. Bring the chair to your place. This chair is freaking heavy. Like, I need 2 strong people to lift it to get it anywhere. Like, my roommate's really buff, and both of us together were barely able to move it into my room. Okay, Mana War, that's fine. Because I get to go Centaur and Duress. Whoa! So, I mean, I see that he can't cast stuff right now. I think I'm taking Ral Zarek, I think. I mean, Upheaval, I probably just want to beat him before he can Upheaval. Forbid, he doesn't have double blue. Yeah, I think I'm taking Ral Zarek. I mean, on one hand, I suppose I could, like, if he plays Ral Zarek, I can sort of threaten it with the Centaur. I can probably kill it before... But, no, I'm going to take Zarek. I mean, if he gets, like, blue and green mana, I could be in trouble. Because I can't really deal with his Master. It's very good against Phantom Centaur. And then if he has Forbid, like, I have nothing in hand, so... Could be trouble. I mean, or if he draws something to cast, it's bad too. Oh, Crater Claws. Whoa! Maybe he thought it was going to die to the Crater's Claws. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can search for 2 creatures. I mean, like, yeah, searching for 2 creatures seems insane. Because, like, waiting 2 more turns just to cast them both, like, when he gets Forbid up. But if I can just, if he doesn't draw an island, I get to go, like, Crater Hoof next turn. That's ridiculous. What was his other card? Upheaval and Master. So I'm probably going to get Woodfall Primus and Crater Hoof. Yeah, Reclamation Sage is cool too. Thrun is pretty cool too. I think I just get the really expensive stuff. I mean, I guess the problem is if he kills my Llanowar Elves, but he has to... Wait, so his hand's Upheaval, Master, and Forbid. Like, he has to immediately kill my Llanowar Elves. I mean, killing the Chalice isn't that great. On the other hand, I could get, like, Primeval Titan, but that doesn't quite do it. Like, Primus and Craterhoof seems pretty sick. It's just as long as he doesn't kill the elf. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get both of those. I don't know. That could definitely be wrong, because, like... on the other hand, though, if he gets Island, he can hold Forbid, so having both of these is going to help. Having two, like, things he's got to counter. Alright, I'm going to take both. If he misses for a turn, I just, like, probably kill his Island. 6, 10. Can almost kill him with Craterhoof. At this point, I don't care about Master, so... Thrun plus Craterhoof. Yeah, Thrun plus Craterhoof would be interesting. I think that makes sense. Alright. Sinkhole, Hamda Torok. Seemed kind of good against him. Him sounds very good. Knight. Not super important. Maybe I just cut the big Garruk? I don't know. It still seems pretty good. Like, I can cast for 6, and I can just cast one of my guys from my hand. But, it really sucks to, like, cut down on creatures at this point. Because I'm at 12 now, and if I put in the him, I gotta go to 11. I have a Green Sun as well. I mean, and Tooth and Nail, I suppose. And, but Natural Order doesn't help too much. Sinkhole's interesting. I know, it does seem good, but still, it is just kill target land. Maybe Profane Command Go? I don't know. All these cards seem pretty good. He does have Hierarch and, like, Chalice. He has some ways to get out from underneath. I'm just worried that, like, that seems kind of cool, but, or maybe Censor still seems very good. Yeah, let's cut Garruk. I think I've got enough top-end stuff. I'm just going to cut Garruk for him. Sinkhole would certainly be good. I think him is going to do better. I think I like Explore better than Sinkhole. And yeah, I'm going to go one more Swamp. I'm just afraid of, like... Because again, my deck is not fully set up to be... Night Whisper can go out. It's easier to cast, though, than Sinkhole. Like, Sinkhole, remember, like, my mana is kind of hard. I may not get Sinkhole on turn 2. And again, the reason why I didn't go for Arena is because... And actually, Arena could be good against him. I don't know. I think this is good. I mean, it's hard to look at these cards and think that something is, like, bad against him. Maybe I'll cut the Knight. Arena does seem good against him, because he's kind of slow. Let's try Sinkhole. And Visara, come on. Okay, this is fine. I mean, it could have some problems. It's not great, but it does have Duress. Ugh, did not want to draw that. I think I just turn 1 Duress. See what's up. This dissipates, or dissolve, Ralzeric, Hornet Queen, Venser. I think I take dissolve. I mean, I guess I can. On one hand, I could like play around it, and Ralzeric could be tough. He doesn't have red yet. Dissolve seems, I don't know. Dissolve seems pretty good. He also could hold up Fencer at some point. I'm gonna take Dissolve. I need to draw out of this though. Need some help. I wonder if I just throw out the Sage. Probably. I mean, it lets me use Cradle. I can't take Fencer. It's weird. Like, I don't really want to trade this off, but I don't think he Vencers, yeah. What's up, Minnie? This passes. Him. So attack first. I mean, I don't actually want to trade this with Venser, but I don't think he Vencers, so maybe now I him. And maybe I should play a land first in case of leak or something. Just force him to have the Venser. I mean, to use the Venser. Okay, Rampant Growth. So he could have it gets mounted. He can have Ralzeric for next turn. And I do get to him, so I can maybe hit the Ralzeric. Ralzeric could be pretty tough. Oh, and then what else does he have? Was that it? Venser, Ralzeric. Guess I should check if it revealed. Oh, and Hornet Queen. Okay, but very far away from Hornet Queen. I guess. It's hit. Huntmaster Island, okay. So I mean, he might just Ralzeric my guy, but I can also draw a land, so I'll just pass. So he's got Hornet Queen, Ralzeric, and an unknown. So, I mean, if he does tap out and doesn't kill my Sage, I think he's going to kill my Sage, though. Maybe I could just draw a regular land, though. I think he kills my Sage. On one hand, he could think that he wants to start pumping it up to like 5, and that, you know, maybe his Venser just takes care of my Sage. I mean, so the Ralzeric can get him double green for Hornet Queen. What's up, Zishan? Nope, untapped. Tooth and nail. Does he have a counter? Nope. Seems pretty good. So I can kill his Ralzeric and attack all to the face, or I can kill like the forest and then attack Ralzeric and him. I mean, 3 damage, or these are getting +3/+3, so this is 8, 13 to the face. He's pretty close to just being dead, but he's close either way, so I probably should just practice. Say thank you? For what? Oh, I got a donation.
Donation from Burr. Less viewers, but value equals watching me play Marshall. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Burr. Alright, so I think I'm gonna kill the forest. And that's what Dragonheart likes. I agree. What are you talking about? It doesn't have haste. Attack Marshall. Oh, he is into the royal. Crap. No! I mean, we're still pretty good, though. Like, he has Hornet Queen and 2 unknown cards, I think. Is that right? He doesn't have any green mana. Marshall said I thought that cost 9 for the Tupin nail. That's funny. Put the Centaur in play instead of the Crater Hoof? That makes no sense. I want to... Or... Oh, you're... Oh, because I can cast the Crater Hoof next turn? No. That does... No, I don't think that's right. But... It's interesting, but... I think... Kill his Forest, kill Ralzeric is better than, like, having Crater Hoof for next turn. Like, he's dying to Crater Hoof, Primus, all that kind of stuff anyway, so I'd rather kill his Forest and kill his Xeric. Oh, wow, thank you. Elantris is now hosting me for 8 viewers. Thank you. Thanks for getting me back for the times I've hosted you. We're even. Wow, yeah, LSV is having like 2,000 something? Jeez. Whoa, hold on. Chill. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, Adam. Yeah, I'd like to see Marshall's side of this afterwards. Well, you're saying you still kill his Xeric. Well, then I don't kill his Forest. I mean, not that the... I don't know, it's fine, but... So, I mean, I got 7 mana here, so I can't go for Crater Hoof. But I get to dump both of these. I mean, I could have Cryptic Command. I'm feeling like... I mean, I want to send the Primus at the Xeric. I guess if he has Cryptic Command, then I'd prefer he just does it then. I was just thinking, like, because I won't be able to Cradle, that maybe I'd get... Oh no, I get to Cradle. I still get to go Ascetic Phantom Center, even if he removes the Primus. So I'm just going to attack Primus on the Xeric. Is it Fire Ice or something? Or Far Away? Ice. Okay. So, we're looking good. I guess I could have kept the Forest up, but you know, it's not enough to regenerate Acidic anyway. So, I mean, he probably has to have a counter up for the Crater Hoof. He shouldn't be able to, like, Ralzeric to cause problems. I mean, I guess if he drew Upheaval, he could now Upheaval. Which would
slightly benefit me, but certainly is a much better spot for him than where he is now. He's minusing it. Okay, did on the Centaur. So he's leaving up a bunch of mana. So it could be a counter. He could still potentially have like a Cryptic Command to like tap all my guys. But even then, I mean, I think I beat a Hornet Queen. So I think I go for Behemoth. I mean, it's if he does have Cryptic here, it's kind of bad. But like, I know he has Queen. I know he's sort of constricted on mana. Like, he probably has something else in his hand that he can cast this turn. Yeah, you can use multi-twitch. Maybe someone in chat can set that up for you. Crater of Behemoth. I mean, I'm just like, is Cryptic Command the card I'm supposed to be putting him on here? But is he even playing Cryptic? I mean, I know his mana base is a bit wacky, but is he even playing Cryptic Command with all this stuff? I can cast both. I mean, I can cast both. Like, yeah, I guess. Well, otherwise it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess I might as well cast both. Right? Or no, if he counters it, I can't cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not sure if I love. I'm not sure if I love going for that. It makes stuff like Mana. I mean, Mana Leak is getting my Crater Hoof anyway. Just swing 2 at Ralzeric. Don't play Crater. I mean, it might be unnecessary, but like, what's the problem? Just okay. Just want to keep him off the green forward. I don't know. Yeah, attacking plays around Cryptic. I'm not gonna swing all face. It doesn't kill him. Yeah, Jesse would go for the win. I think Mongrel seems pretty reasonable to play first. Yeah, let's go Mongrel first. I can beat a Hornet Queen probably. Like Forbid he drew. Okay. So I can make sure I kill Ralzeric, which I think I want to do. So Primus at Xeric, and then, I mean, rest attacks I don't really care too much about. I can just go like Phantom at Marshall. Or if I'm okay with trading this off with like Ascetic or something, I could go both of these at Ralzeric and then Primus at Marshall. I mean, he would take more damage that way. Well, hold on. But if I'm trading one off, then I would go. Yeah, actually, that seems better. So I'm gonna go these two at Xeric, this at Marshall. Like, if I'm okay with trading like the Ascetic off for the Venser, which I think I am. Both at Xeric? I don't need a both. Hold on. Okay, I can go Okay, how about I'll go Primus at Zarek and then just Centaur at Marshall. And just save for the Ascetic. There's no reason to put... Or are you saying, like, in case if he has, like, a bounce spell, like, that I want to have both creatures attacking the Zarek? That doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, the Primus is killing the Zarek by itself. Why even send the Centaur in? If you're going to send them both at Zarek. Well, okay, that's interesting, Sherpico. The problem is that he has Upheaval in his deck. And so, like, I don't... Okay, do I just win here? Going for Craterhoof, I think. Oh, that wasn't Craterhoof. Thought that was a Craterhoof. That's funny. Just send everything now, because, like, none of them I'm super excited for him to trade with, so... right, yes, like the fact that he has Upheaval means I think I just have to go for it. Alright. 2-0. Good game, Miss Marshall. That was interesting. I'd like to see his deck. His deck was ambitious. Perhaps. Yeah, for sure, Trav. Facing LSV round 3. That's cool. I mean, I still feel like I've gotten a bit lucky with this deck. Oh, he got 2 WotC matchups? For real? That's kind of ridiculous. I gotta face Frank and Marshall, and then LSV. Oh, that's funny. At the same time that I said the draft was weird, Marshall said the draft was weird. That's cool. Oh, that's cool, Adam. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out, and yeah, I mean, of course I'd be down for, like, double streaming with Marshall. That'd be fun. So, let's, get out of the womb for a moment. What's up, Zazzy? Yeah. Okay, so we are going to be casting Show and Tell. I think that's a good idea because I'm not a fan of Show and Tell anyway. Because I think there's just so many decks that people who just like stick random what do you call them? The like Emrakul, the Eldrazi's. People just throw Eldrazi's in decks that they shouldn't play, and like you just don't know what's going to happen. It just I don't like Show and Tell. Now, if you happen to have a deck that is reliant on stuff like Show and Tell and Eureka, then sure, play Show and Tell. But I don't ever like pick it and try to like go some direction. Like it's just I don't think that's very good. We both seem to think similar and say our thinking process out loud too. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, it was in the side. Yeah, well, yeah, sideboard to begin with makes sense. I didn't see anything that he would. I mean, Hornet Queen, but that's you don't really want to just put Show and Tell in for Hornet Queen. Round 1 timeout? You're talking about LSV? No way. But again, just to remind people, you know, no spoilers. I mean, be overly cautious about, and also no jokes either. So you know, don't say anything about like other people's games or whatever. Okay, next round's coming up. Would have been fun to have a nice break there, but I guess we're gonna have to be ready to play. This cube's mid-range city. Yeah, seems so. Show and tell since he was running Venser and Manowar. I mean, it makes show and tell better, I suppose. I mean, I think like aggro-ish decks are also pretty strong. Like token strategies seem pretty good, but yeah, like I guess that there might be a cap. I don't know. There are some interesting things you can do. Like they did set up the. Although again, I don't really like Splinter Twin as a combo in cube because. Well, okay, I like some. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's spam that multi-twitch. I mean, don't spam it, but that'd be cool. Is he gonna concede his constructed match? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's get the cam back on. Alright, thanks, Serpico. Splinter Twin's fine, the cards, the Pestamite card's the problem. I understand. Oh, like Deceiver Exarch. Well, I don't know. I think that's part of it. Like I don't think it's. Oh, thanks, Annie King. I think that it's part that they're putting something like Deceiver Exarch, which is kind of weak. But there's a lot of other. Let's see. Where did the chat go? I want to say hi. There we go. Yeah, I want to keep. This is a good hand. We got, I mean, Ruffellos we can maybe get. Tribe Elder. Oh, I can't. I need another land, though. It's Explorer. I forgot about that. My bad. Okay. Whoa, what is his deck? He mulled to 6. I mean, I guess I'm taking Mind Stone. He's got Finks. Warp, Elish, Norn. Then what else? Mountain Plains. Whoa. Unfortunately, if I don't draw land, my draw doesn't look as good as his, and I didn't, so here we go. Oh, I have land. No, I can't get Llanowar Elves. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my god. Oh, land. So he's got Elishnorn. I should go for Ruffellos here. Oh, I can't. I need more mana. So all I can do is go for Elder. Do I want to block sack for forest? I might want to swamp. I don't know. I mean, for now, leaving it out is decent for my Cradle. I mean, it's somewhat equivalent. Leaves an extra land in my deck, which is fine. I mean, I think I'm just gonna let that happen now. I mean, if he goes like upkeep, hit your Tribe Elder, it'd be kind of awkward. He also has Elishnorn. I think I can wait. Elspeth. Yikes. It's bad news. This game didn't go so well. Could be better. Let's go Zenith. I mean, I could get the Knight to hold off his guys, but... And I guess it also attacks and hits Elspeth. Well... how do I win this? He's got Elistorn coming out. Oh, I can't get Knight. It has to be green. Srafellos. I guess I pass. So block this turn with Elder on the Finks. Sack for Forest. Certainly hope he doesn't make more tokens, I think, because I mean I can drop Garruk and then drop Primus. If not, just drop Primus by itself. Primus. Oh, okay, well, that's really bad. Basically lose. Just draw a card, like, Sage doesn't do much, yeah. That was pretty lame. So nothing in board seems great, like him might be nice. I like this. I think this is the right setup. Centaur might not be great, but let's give it another shot. I think this is okay. I mean, okay, I'm glad you think it's a bad keep, alright. The thing is, I didn't actually notice that that worked that way. Even then, I don't think it's that bad of a keep. I don't think it's that bad of a keep. Well, Cradle's been pretty nice for me. I mean, if you can just get one extra mana out of it, that's really powerful. That shouldn't be underestimated. Yeah, you just need 2 creatures out. I think I stack it now, just in case if I draw something worthwhile. Oh, I could have gotten my Tri-Baller back. That was really dumb. I completely blanked on that, but yeah, obviously that was the play that could cost me the game. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of good draws, but I didn't recognize what was going on. That was really bad for me. Alright. I think I still get it back. Looks very countery. I mean, how long can I wait around if he has something like Time Warp? I don't know. I'll wait at least one turn. I mean, like, he compulsive research, he discarded Hero and Helix, so it seems pretty scary. Oh, Zenith, nice. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Waiting versus X seems awful. Are you saying that the guy who just compulsive research discarded a hero blade hold and then passes with 4 mana up is something I should try to like play into? Come on. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of Zenith or like Garruk. Zenith seems kind of cool. The one thing though is I don't really want to. I mean, yeah, I could have Leak or whatever, but I wouldn't want to get Force Spiked, since I can pretty much avoid that. Like, I think maybe just go for Garruk is better. But I need to hold back Decay. Oh! Good draw. Stroke for 3. What's up, Coda? We're 2-0, facing LSV in the finals. Thrun had to be the best card in my deck there. Like, it could force him to tap out or something. Okay, so Elspeth versus lands. So we took took Ancient Tomb, and he taps out for Elspeth. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, if I draw a land, I can I kill him with Tooth and Nail? He's at 12. So Craterhoof's going to be 7. It's going to be 13 trample against 1. So that actually just kills him. Could decay the token, but I don't know if that... I guess I probably should decay the token, because it's going to chump if not. So I at least get to like kill the Jace if I want. I should just check my deck there, just because I do get to Green Sun for something. Give me a land for the win. Primus, solid. Quick deck check just to see if there's something better I could get. I get Titan. I mean, you could have like a Wrath effect though, but I mean I have Zenith, Tooth and Nail to back it up. So the question is like, do I go after Elspeth? Do I go after? I could maybe go after like the Sacred Foundry. Like you can't Elish Norn. I mean Elspeth may be rough. I mean it's pretty good against my Thrun. I mean I guess either way, if he does go for Wrath effect, like I do kill both his Planeswalkers, so maybe that's fine. Like maybe I can just be satisfied. Okay, he Wraths. Oh well, Wrath. I guess I get Titan back or Primus back most likely. So let's just clear out his Planeswalkers. And if I draw a land, I get to like Zenith for Craterhoof. Yeah, no, that's the right play. I was just considering if like I would somehow be losing by doing that. But the thing is, I really do want to kill the Elspeth because that just stops my Thrun. Yeah, he has a. Oh yeah, you're right, Tofi. I did give him a plains, and yeah, everybody. Good point. So definitely shouldn't be giving. Definitely shouldn't take the plains out. Again, I'm looking for like considerations there, but that was not correct. Ooh, Banishing Light. Well, I can get Reclamation Sage. I mean, that seems pretty good, right? Supreme Verdict, okay. Well, or I could go Tooth and Nail. So I can go Tooth and Nail, I can get Sage and maybe Behemoth. Attack for 7.
So sorry for what you've done. You must forget them now. It's done.
No way I can just win here.
And when you wake up, you'll find that you can run. Be not so sorry for what you've done. Be not so sorry for what you've done.
Is it better to just get Sage and Titan? The one issue is that like now, like next turn he could untap. He might have counters up. Although, maybe he goes for Elishnorn though, because then having Craterhoof second works. So I guess I'm gonna go for Sage and I think Titan. Or wait, no, I get the Primus. I get the Primus back. Now I kill probably Ancient Tomb. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Just keep him off like a ton of mana. Because again, I know he has like at least 3 white. He'll have at least 2 white. Alright, seems right. No, Craterhoof doesn't kill him. It doesn't give everything haste, so not lethal. That's pretty good. So I could get Knight of Infamy, but Mongrel. Probably getting Primeval Craterhoof Behemoth, I think. Or wait, I could go for Raphelos and then go for next turn, maybe? I mean, it's not even lethal. Wow, this sucks. Serenity's really good here. I don't know, I'm still just gonna Zenith. I mean, I could draw Zenith again, so 8. Wow, and he had a triple white spell. I guess he had a 4th white source, so it wouldn't have mattered if I killed his 3rd white. It is going to be hard for me to win without Downfall. That has 6 toughness. Man, really regretting that whole Profane Command series of events. I could have had Garruk out like early this game. So, I mean, Knight of Infamy is reasonable, but dies to Elishnorn. Troll Ascetic is okay. Yeah, I don't have much gas left. This could be dead. Well, we only have so much left in our deck, and our opponent has a 5/6 flyer, which is bigger than our creatures. And like Hero's Downfall can maybe just kill the Angel and I win, but other than that, and he probably has some really good. Oh, he's Karn. Well, now I lose. I need to get like downfall like immediately. So yeah, Scoot. No. Scoot. He has 4 mana. I couldn't kill his planes. It's 4 planes. It's 4 white sources. Oh yeah, I guess I should play the Monolith. Yeah, like Angel is ridiculous there. It's the best I've ever seen Angel be. I've never seen it be that good. And Elishnorn. Oh. Hero's Downfall or dead? No. Good games. 11. Go to 2. He has Time Warp and the Sphinx's Forev left. I'm done. Alright, well, it's good job, Luis. Oh yeah, that shouldn't have been timed out. Oof. Ah, get out of that chair for a sec. Yeah. Oh, I am not unhappy there. I mean, the Profane Command. Yeah, sometimes you draw a card and you don't read it before you start continuing on with your turn. Yeah, that mistake cost me. Would we have won? Come on. Okay. Did people realize like comments like that? What does it even mean? Like, ugh. But I said I made a mistake. Let's. You want me to take the time to go through the match and figure out if I would have won? Like, come on. All right, but it was good. It was good. Not salty. I'm really happy to have gone 2-1 with that deck. But I'd like to draft White Weenie a lot as this cube comes out, because I think that's the best archetype. Six pancakes, come on. It was a pretty rough cube. Yeah, so the Profane Command thing. Like, he probably still goes for Compulsive Research turn 3. Oh, the turn I passed when I could have played Garruk didn't have Negate. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, keyboard's floating. You look at the card list. Well, okay, new plan. I said before that I think that White Weenie is pretty broken in this cube. And so my plan was, and you know, I draft how I draft, but like my plan was to try to draft White Weenie if possible, but I first picked Control Magic over Path to Exile. Like, I just didn't think... Well, okay, so, wait. So he ripped Negate off the top, but that turn before... If you're not gonna, you might as well keep casting. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I have such an issue with, like, chat making comments like that. I don't know why I do, but... Just when people, like, they just say these things that are just, like... I don't know. One day I'll be able to explain it.
but like just saying, well, look, you obviously should just be casting stuff there because because you know, like he played Compulsive Research. He discarded 2 really good cards and then passed with like perfect mana up on turn 4. Like, you don't just like slam a powerful card in that spot. I like, you just don't. Like you can, but it's getting countered. Now, at some point, I'm gonna have to cast stuff, but I didn't think just slamming Garruk there even gets countered by like a Force Spike. Like, I just thought I was getting countered. Like, if he didn't, that's kind of nuts. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm talking about you, Mark. I'm not talking about you, Mark. Yeah, and especially with Cube, I think. Like, with cons, it happens less, but... What are people doing? Don't time out Mark. He didn't do anything wrong. It's just he thought that I was commenting about him. I was just saying, like, there's certain types of comments that are more like... just... Like, they'll just make a very general statement about, oh, you should be doing this, and they're ignoring, like the way that you should be reading the situation, that, like, you know, it seems very likely he has a counterspell there, and so I'm going to pass. Like, to say, like, oh, you should have just slammed it there, like, that's just, like, you're just not thinking. I mean, I'm not, like, maybe you're right, maybe I should have slammed it there, but, like, it's just frustrating to have people, like, say those things. Maybe I should just, like, ignore them, but it's just hard, because I try to engage with the chat, so... Like, I want to be able to answer questions, but, like, it's like I can't answer that question. It's kind of frustrating, so... Yeah, so he casts a Compulsive. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I mean, I think it was just the right play. And, like, I cast the next turn, it's like, oh, well, he drew the negate, so you messed up. Like, come on. Come on. Sorry for getting salty at chat. I just, like, I don't know what happens. Like, some days there's just, like, 7 people just, like, making comments that are really hard to answer. And it's just frustrating. Because, like, other days people are all, like, they'll ask good questions, and I can interact, and it's all cool. I don't know about today. It's kind of, Yeah, but I just expect more of my chat. That's all. Yeah, no, I mean, some people are really great. It's hard. I don't know. And it's not just that, like, I'm like, oh, I obviously made the right play, right? I mean, I make mistakes. It certainly could have been right to play the Garruk. Like, it just it's the discourse back and forth that can be frustrating for me. That's all. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll do a draft. I wish I could do another Cube draft, but no, it was just a one-time thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like TPTN, like, I just don't, I don't know. I guess it's frustrating when, like, there's situations where, like, I'm using, like, my vast amounts of experience and, like, my kind of, my reads, I guess, like, based on what someone's doing, like, I'm gonna do this, and then someone thinks that what I'm doing is just completely wrong because of some very simple thing on the board that, like, clearly you should be doing the other thing, and, like, it's really hard for me to answer those questions, I think. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to react. Like, it like frustrates me when I hear those questions, and I don't know how I'm supposed to react, I guess. Especially when, like, I try to explain it, and then, like, they keep saying that I'm wrong or something, so. Yeah, again, I think it can be the right play at the time. If people say, you know, I think you should go for it there because, you know, you have to start burning out of counters eventually, but, yeah, I didn't think that was the case, though. And then I went for it the next time for kind of a reasonable shake it off. Alright, I'll shake it off. I don't know. It's just... Some days. Yeah, they don't have any retro drafts up, but, I mean, I can do a cons draft. I mean... Seems reasonable. I mean, who else is streaming right now? Wonder if I get any prizes from that. Yeah, I mean exactly, Varia, and like, yeah, that's also why it's frustrating because it's like I do agree with the people and like they're saying stuff that people say stuff that is like true in a lot of situations. Maybe I just feel like I want people to like give me a little more credit in those spots of just like, you know, I know that yeah I can cast stuff and try to run out of counters, but I don't think that that's the correct thing. That's what I'm saying. Hmm. They're reading one more. They're waiting one more turn. I have to remember. I think I drew a card that made going for it a little bit better. Oh yeah, I drew. Okay, I drew Green Sun Zenith. Okay. Okay. This is kind of why I waited. It's that I had Garruk and Tooth and Nail in my hand. At this point, like I need to protect the Tooth and Nail because that's the one that's going to win me the game. And I'm okay with getting a Garruk countered potentially, but I had nothing else. So I could draw for the next like 6 or 7 draws, maybe draw like a Mana Elf or like some some ramp cards, maybe one of my 8 drops. I might be doing nothing for the next 4 turns, right? So if I run this out and just get it countered, and then he gets to tap out for something big at some point, and I can't even do anything, like that's terrible. If I wait a little bit and maybe draw something like a little bit weaker that I can throw out there and just let time pass, I think I'd be in a much better spot. Like if I'm not going to do anything for the next 4 turns, I'd rather give my opponent a chance to mess up and like cast something and give me a shot to actually land my spell. Because if I just run out there and I have nothing to do for the next 4 turns, like I just gave my opponent like many turns to be using a lot of mana. So that's and him discarding the hero and the Lightning Helix is like really tough to think he doesn't have a counter there. Because otherwise he would have just thrown the hero out. Like why doesn't he just cast hero on turn 4? So that's what I was thinking. And like sometimes you have to make those hard plays, but then it's like chat is like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. But I don't know. Something about those types of plays makes it harder for me to like just clearly explain it and be comfortable about it, because they are difficult spots and like and they're complex, and yeah, like you're not always going to convince people about those, and it's like I could be wrong as well, but that's what I was thinking about, is that like I'm just gonna like run this out and I've just Tooth and Nail and nothing else for the rest of the game. Okay, he top decked his 4th land. Okay. And of course, we're he didn't want to cast hero because it was too slow. Yeah, well that happens a lot, Red Eye. People play around cards the other don't have, because you have to make expectations about what your opponents are doing. All right, let's well, let me just check who's streaming, but we'll probably do one more draft. We'll do cons. Celebration draft. Oops. What's this doing here? Yeah, I mean, Cube went well. Yeah, I mean, that's, of course, that's what I'm saying. Be Wong. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's just, there's something, and I can't explain it. It's interesting. Like, there's something to it. We would have trash talk more. That would have been a good idea. Yeah, I'll check the recordings of other players. That's kind of cool. Because I don't know, it's like some questions I'm very happy to answer, and some like, like I don't know. They just feel like unfair somehow, where it's like it's very hard for me to explain. Get Elantris to coach me for this draft. If people are gonna donate like a lot, it's I don't know if that's a good EV play. All right, let's do a cons draft. Let's go. I mean, I want to have a lot of viewers, but on the other hand, there's certainly viewers that I just like. They just make it a lot more like harder for me to just maintain my positive attitude, and I just prefer if they not be here. But most of you are great. It's crazy. It's like, wow. So only 95% of my viewers are awesome and being supportive and great. Like, and I'm disappointed about that. Like, that's a good thing. All right, shake it off. Let's go. I mean, I didn't expect a 3-0. Like, I'm happy with the 2-1. Yeah, it'd be pretty informative to see where me and Elantris differ. Coach me into the ground. That's some massive coaching skills. Alright, let's go. Well, let's just throw a commercial on. Do one today. And I feel like it happens a lot more in Cube too. People get kind of giddy with Cube, I think. Oh yeah, Mark, that was... Someone timed you out. That was not correct. I'm sorry about that. In fact, I mean, like, you made a good comment. I responded to it, and then I was responding to some other comments, and you thought I was responding to you, and then someone timed you out for responding, and that wasn't cool. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I know, Burry. It's just weird though, like, because I want to look at chat and it. Hey, Dan just subscribed. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take a shot for that. Let's turn the cam on so you guys can actually see me take the shot now. Well, okay. Normally I don't take shots for subscribers, but in this case I'll make an exception. So what do we got? We got a webcam. Good. We got an Abzan Falconer that we're gonna take. A lot of nice Abzan in this pack. It's a Scoured Barons, Chief, Abzan Ascendancy. What are you talking about, Samuel? How's your magic? I'm not able to read what that whole post is. One sec. How's my magic coaching? Yeah, I have customers. It's going well. Got a few more people that are interested. I'll be starting with soon, and I'm making a positive impact. So, oh man, Falcon over. There's not even anything closer. Hey, Mark subscribed. Thank you. Again, I'm not gonna be taking shots for every subscriber, but I was gonna take a shot anyway. I just feel I might as well, somehow be suggestive that this has to do with sub hype. Has to do with Dan somehow. All right, this is some gin. Thank you very much. Usually $20 shots if people want to like give donations. That'd be cool, but this one's cheap. All right, not bad. Handled the first one pretty well. Oof. So, Horde Chief or Mardu Charm? I mean, or Crag, I guess. I think Mardu Charm, like... I mean, Horde Chief is very good in Mardu decks, and it also keeps you open. I don't know, do people not like Charm here? I mean, I'm okay with taking Chief. I don't know, people don't like Jhin. I like Jhin. I mean, Horde Chief is kind of open. I think Charm would be decent. Savage Punch, Crag, Mystic.
These all go into kind of similar decks. So the Crag and the Mystic. Crag is a lot more open than Mystic, so I would take the Mystic if I was going to take that. Savage Punch kind of goes in Abzan, but Crag goes in more things, so I think I take Crag, even though it's like a little bit weaker than these cards, I think. But Mardu is never open. What am I doing? I just have not drafted like a red-white aggro deck ever in this format. It's just never open. People fight over it. I've even passed like, yeah, I've already passed like good black-white stuff. But here I am. So, Weapon Master, Lurkers, Bitter Revelation, Alpine Grizzly. And be reasonably happy with Lurkers. But I kind of like, I don't want to be taking cards if I feel like I'm taking the weaker cards of the pack. It's not really worth it, right? I mean, I could take Weapon Master. It's better than Lurkers, but it might be Mardu. Oh boy. Okay, so Backwater or Dragon Throne? It's hard to make like a multicolor deck from this start to ever get Backwater in. The rest of the pack's pretty awful. Krumar is playable. I could take Dragon Throne and kind of try it out, because this draft's going pretty poorly. This might give me an opportunity to see if this card's good. It's nice with Canyon Lurkers, I suppose. Never played the card. I don't think it's horrendous. It's just, I just prefer to not play it and just win without having super clunky cards like that. I think Backwater. I can't see myself backdooring into anything with that, so I'm gonna try the Dragon Throne. It's got Woolly Loxodon. Maybe I just take Sands. Maybe just take Loxodon and like see if something can happen here. Or is Sands better? Could I maybe be like Teamer or something? I'm gonna take Loxodon, we'll see. Take Up Arms or Hooting Mandrills? Probably Take Up Arms. Let's go with Dragon Throne. Also Summit Prowler. Mandrills. Alright, I'll take Take Up Arms. Not used to this type of archetype. I'll take Trumpet Blast over Harrier, I think. Like, maybe I can make a tokens deck work somehow from the start. I don't think so. This is looking like it's gonna just end up completely horrendous. So I could take maybe Tracker over Cavalry. This Highland game, but like Abzan isn't open, and we pass a lot of Abzan. Bonkin, Behemoth. I wouldn't say we're like necessarily in the wrong place. Like green seemed kind of open by itself. Maybe like the red-green Beats deck would have worked here. There's some Alpine Grizzlies. So we got Banner, Attendance, Swiftwing. I guess Attendance is just better. Well, maybe Swiftwing for like Mardu for triggering Raid might be decent. I don't know what's going. This is nuts. Why draft this after drafting Legacy Cube? What's up, Khaled? Where did this go wrong? I mean, I could have taken. Is Delta worth anything? Could salvage this draft somehow. Yeah, pretty sore. That's it's a lot of massage share. It's 5. That's worth it. Especially with how terrible this draft is going, makes it even more worth it. So Ride Down over Aerostorm, I think. Caves. I like Ride Down a lot, so I mean, as long as I'm probably like, I guess I could be Abzan at this point, sorta. It's not like my red is good, but I'm gonna be like token strategy. Rush at Battle, Leaping Master, Skull Hunter, Scavenger, Trample Cove. So I think I want just the Leaping Master. I mean, I'll want Rush at some point, but I think I could use some good aggressive 2-drops. Feeder resistance, I think. Charm, Storm, Caves. A lot of good stuff this pack at least, but I think I'm going to take Feet. Good with the Falconer. Ugh, this deck looks terrible. Oof. No, I don't think we're black at all. I think we're trying to be red-white. We can be Jeskai. I wouldn't take Jeskai Charm, though. Valley Dasher over Student. Debilitating Injury over War Behemoth. Think so. Barrage. No, well, I mean, saying weenie aggro, I mean, we should have creatures big enough that Feet will work well with them. If I'm just like tokens, then I could see Aerostorm being better. This is why I just like, I don't know, if people notice, like, oh, you could have been like, yeah, I could have had like a good Mardu deck. It's like, it just seems very risky to be locking yourself into like a 2-color aggro deck if it's not open. I like Swift Spear. We've got a decent number of spells. I think I like it over Expert. Not sure about that, but I think it does something different. Okay, rush a battle over Defiant Strike, I think. Glass is going to take you to Morimoto? Oh, he told me about that. But he seemed to think that I cockblocked him, so I don't know if that's actually happening. I think he gave up. I would never give up. Nice, another Leaping Master. Ugh. Oh, Molting plus Swiftwing, that's kind of cool. Oh man. Alright. Cam off. Ugh. Getting really sore. You never give up on Wagyu beef. Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm pretty hungry too. Got Cannon Lurkers. We could take Goblin Slide. Go extensively deep. No, I don't play poker anymore. It's Rush. Defiant Strike. Take another Rush. It'd be 2 rushes, Blasts, and Dragon Throne. At that point, we could be just like all in tokens if we can pick up some tokens. I mean, Defiant Strike, it really is kind of just like 22nd card, unless if you're very... Siegecraft could actually be okay in the right matchup in this deck. It's like, just put it on a Leaping Master and just be like, alright, bash for 4, next turn give it flying attack. That might just win a game. Cut the Throne. No, Throne seems cool. Like, my deck's so bad, like, I should definitely try out the Throne. Unless if, like, I end up with a bunch of playables pack 3, which is possible. Oh, Lurkers is always decent in aggressive decks. I'm happy to play it here.
Oh, come on. What is this pack? Come on. This pack, really? This is my first pick of this pack 3. I really don't want Killshot in this deck because I'm playing like multiple Russia Battles and Trumpet Blast. Like, I sort of just want Salt Road Patrol. What else could I do? Woolly Loxodon. I could have 2 Loxodons. That's terrible. I mean, I could try to splash the core, but boy, I think I'm gonna take Salt Road Patrol. Like, Killshot's a good card and all. I just like my deck isn't gonna work if I'm playing stuff like Killshot. So I'll just take a creature at least. Windswept Heath or Saddle Root. How much is Heath? If it's worth less than 3, I don't know. I mean, it's like I should probably take it anyway because the draft's going so poorly. That's 4 or 3.5. All right, I'll take it. Chief of the Scale. War Shrieker, Baron Springlow. Warriors. How many warriors do I have? Horde Chief. Bonkin. Not many warriors. Take Scoured Barons maybe. I mean, I want to pick up more warriors, but it's kind of hard to cast right now. Let's take Barons. Another Leaping Master, I guess. It's a warrior, but hard to cast. Splash Debilitating Injury. Could maybe. It's possible Swarm of Bloodflies could be better. I mean, I want token cards, but Swarm could be better than Injury in this deck. I mean, we've got some random creatures to trade off. Like, it could be a win condition, and it's another creature for stuff like Blast, Rush of Battle, and like the mana's not great, so I might not be able to Injury early anyway. So I think I'm gonna just take Swarm, but if you wanted to take Injury, that'd be fine. Again, it's just like, how is our deck winning? Like, just killing a couple small creatures doesn't seem like the way to do it. So I think Swarm opens up some opportunities. We'll see. Let's take Expert. This deck is so bad. Ooh, Dragon Grip though. It seems like something that could maybe win some games. We get lucky. Yeah, there's an argument for Bringlow, sure. But, I mean, I don't think that we're going to just get, like, solid red-white in the last pack, so I think we're going to have to move into black. We want to get tokens, so we want Ponyback Brigades, haven't seen any. And so I think just taking the Scoured Barons and opening up some more stuff is good. No, I think Swarm is better with their small guys, because they might be coming down the same turn anyway, because we're not going to play that many black sources. So, like, you kill one small creature and... Oh, what? Ponyback Brigade. Finally! What's my magic favorite mechanic on a creature? I don't know. Shroud. Probably not. 1760... I mean, it depends on what you think decent is. I mean, I'd say decent. Like, you're not bad. Like, you probably have a good idea about how to play Magic, but you're probably missing a lot of, like, subtle stuff. Guide, we could hate Frenzy, we could take Barrage, maybe take Barrage. At least sideboard could be okay. Another Patrol, I guess. This deck is so bad. I mean, I'm sure there's other people who did not like have a good draft. They probably don't even run both Russia battles. Any recommendations for learning to settle stuff? Watch my stream, I guess. It's a warrior. All right, let's do our best. Let's do our best. Wonder if I maybe want Siegecraft. I certainly could be more successful with this deck if I just like take more risks, take more high variance cards, and like stuff that could potentially just give me a win. Excuse me. Another question is like, what could we have been this draft? Anybody? I always have the feeling that we were passing like better cards than we were taking, but like, how could we possibly have, I mean, if I end up in some spot in the draft and I don't have some specific reason, like, oh, well, I should have taken this card, like, it's basically we had to be there, but what, like, where were we supposed to be there? I mean, it was, you know, we like, first we opened a pack, had nothing in our 3 colors, so, whatever, it was obviously bad luck with draft, but, like, could have been black-blue, yeah. we couldn't have been Abs Impact 1. I mean, I took a Woolly Locks and I tried to be, but no. There was some decent like black-green in the last pack, but like, and that's, I feel like other people probably had bad drafts too. Oh yeah, I would love to see rating history. That'd be great. So, I mean, let's play a lot of creatures. That's the first thing. Is Trumpet Blast what we want? I almost think Dragon Throw might be better than Trumpet Blast in this deck. Again, having that like high variance potential. No, I don't know. I wouldn't suggest trying to play poker. Oh, multiple 5-color drafters. I mean, like, I was definitely getting cut the whole way. Like, where were, like, the good cards coming? I mean, I passed a Marty Charm. There was also that 5/4. I don't know. Well, so we don't have any Delves, so we don't need to run the Heath. We did get 2 fetch lands, so not the worst draft ever. It's better than drafting a good deck and losing first round, getting unlucky. So 2. That's 17 creatures right now. I think just having like a high creature count might be the way to make this work. 1 rush. Yeah, I want to play Throne. I don't want to be cutting that. So like Harrier could go, Saltwood Patrol could go, and then one of the either like Rush or Trumpet Blast. They have 8 non-creature spells. How good is Trumpet Blast here? A little awkward. A Barrage for reach. I'm gonna leave that as something that's matchup dependent. I mean, sure, if I have like a Canyon Lurkers out and a couple other creatures, I'm just like, oh, Barrage for the win. But I think there's a lot of spots where I'm just like, ugh, this doesn't do anything. I want to cut one more card. What do people think of Rush versus Trumpet Blast in a deck like this? So, you know, I don't have many warriors, I've got some. How good is Swift Spear if you're playing a lot of creatures? Well, I mean, I'm 8 non-creatures right now. Makes it fine. That's cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're not going to the Grand Prix, but you're going to meet up afterwards. That's cool. I want to have a high creature count, so I'm just going to cut the Rush to Battle. Though I don't know if Trumpet Blast or Battle is the better cut. But I don't want to cut any creatures. I think my best shot is having a lot of creatures and then having Dragon Throne and like the Trumpet Blast being good and Swarm. I think I'd agree with that, Santa Mantis. And like you can also surprise people, maybe get the win where they don't put you on it. So 4 black, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 3. It's 5, 6. So even red and white. That seems about right. Makes 7 red, 7 white, 4 black. Oh, I guess to put 1 more in. And I'll put in a mountain. And there we go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Take of Arms is a creature. That's true. No, I'm not cutting the injury. But yeah, the Dragon Throne fills the Rush to Battle spot. And I think better, because Rush doesn't always win, but Dragon Throne, if you have enough time, will win. Yeah, I've never played Dragon Throne. I've had it played against me a few times. Like once it beat me. A couple times I was either like already winning, or I was able to like remove the creature or something where it wasn't great. Yeah, that's true. All the Mana Sinks are white, but I do have like the Monastery Swift Spear on turn 1, and I only had 7 red sources, so you know all my early creatures are like 1s and 2s, so having just 7 red sources is a little low. So I think having 8 is more important. And yeah, I mean the sinks and all, but I actually think I want a little more red. I mean I also have like the Solar Patrols, yeah, I guess it's close. But I don't think like activating multiple Leaping Masters and like Solar Patrols is how I plan on winning games, but it's more just like curving out, which I think was a little more important. But I could definitely see going 8-7 the other way. Oh yeah, Dragon Throne on Adept, that's cool. Yeah, it gives trample. That helps a lot.
I'm only running 7 white sources. There's no deep bot running right now. I'm only running 7 white sources, so I don't really think this is keepable. And even if I hit it, like, the hand's decent, but not great. Oh, man. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I think Feed is a better card, unless if you're, like, kind of pretty sure you're 2-color aggro and just playing cheap drops. Which, yeah, I mean, we weren't really here at that. We weren't really there at that point. Any real reason to bluff an attack here? Probably not. Too likely he blocks. Expert. Probably just want to go Cassis, so probably start with Expert. We try to just like race with our opponents. I mean, I don't know how well that's gonna go. I would imagine that we're not winning that race. But I mean, maybe we have a couple good draws. Because I can just try to trade off Expert here. Glad he didn't attack. Win Scout. Falconer. That's a good card. I can just force the trade with at least one of these, and probably the Grizzly. And considering it gives him Ferocious, I probably want to. I mean, I have a Trumpet Blast, but seems like something I should be happy to do. I guess he could like swing back with the Grizzly, but that's fine as well. Well, that sounds like that C-squared, like, but I'm not just beating my opponent with what I have here. Like, the math isn't going to work out that he's just going to die. Like, he has to be, like, not... Like, if he just plays a 2/2 creature every turn, like, I'm not winning that. So, I mean, my hope is more that I can maybe top deck some cards, like Falconer, that give me, you know, something with the real, like, win potential, beyond just, like, he plays a creature and now I'm trading. But yeah, normally racing in these spots is correct. Like, if you have Trumpet Blasts, like, you'd rather just be swinging back and forth rather than trading. You know, I don't think he's blocking, because, like, he's at 19. And, like, it's just 1 damage. So, like, is he really just gonna block here? He doesn't even need to be that scared. Like, the Mystic's obviously good for him. So, I'm just gonna slam that. If he does block, sure, I'll Trumpet Blast, but I don't think he is. Good. Like, I wouldn't want to use Trumpet Blast there, but I would be fine with it, because, like, the Mystic is a big deal. And like, any damage here could definitely be the last damage that kills him. So I don't think I can just, like, give up damage points here or there. Okay.
Leaving up mana. We can send everything. He just plays a morph there, like leaves up 3. Not really sure what he's doing. Could be something like Force Away in addition to just a random morph to trade. I guess I'm happy if he blocks the Swift Spear, so... So let's attack with all. Excuse me, yeah, and especially with how weak my deck is, I think I do need to take more risks. Okay, so we got Crippling Chill. That does sort of change things. I think I still attack with both. He might just take it. And again, I gotta take some risks here. If I can get in for 5 with the Lurkers, that could give me a win. Good. Like, that damage was really important. Oh, got another donation from Anonymous. Good luck, bro. Hope that one day everyone else realizes that you're the best MTGO streamer. Thank you. And are you implying that that day hasn't arrived yet? Thanks. This is 5 plus... Well, the question is, like, him doing this, do I just win if I Trumpet Blast? That's 4... it's good, puts him to 1. That's bad. Cause yeah, my Falconer's not untapping. And I mean that means that okay, I can take this. If he like just flips a Snowhorn Rider, I win, but that doesn't seem likely. If he plays any creature, I'm in trouble. And this is 5/7 right now. I thought it'd become immense. I don't really need to play around that. Can activate flying. Yeah, but I mean he's gonna have something for my Lurkers, so if he has Trumpet Blast. No one plays Trumpet Blast in Teamer. It'd be so great if I could just like block here, he puts a Snowhorn Rider up, and then I get to Trumpet Blast for the win, but I'm 1 short. If I draw a non-creature spell... Well, I mean, I win if 7, 11, 15. I deal 15 if he has nothing. But if he has anything, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think I block Morph. You know, if he does flip over like a Snowhorn Rider, and that's Pine Walker. That's really bad. Gotta slam the Lurkers. Okay. Master the Way. What's he got? Crater's Claws.
Okay. Barrage kills Wind Scout. Eh. Got a little bit of value, I don't know. Kinda just want to run it back. Has Dragon Throne bad? I think it's okay. This is about the perfect hand I could get. Harrier over Salt Road. Could be right. Blue black. I mean, it's a morph, so it's never that bad, but yeah, it's not really what you want. Boy, I want to get that swarm of bloodflies out before I start trading. I think Ponyback. The thing about Ponyback though is that once I get up to 5 mana, I just want to cast Swarm. So I could certainly prefer just like casting this for 6 when I get there. So I'm thinking like one of these, probably just Expert. Fly Swing out, I think, especially with the Swarm out, like I gotta get stuff on the board, I think. I mean, 2 damage compared to like having to waste next turn to get it. I mean, then I can't fly in the next turn, so like, what am I really gaining? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Seems good. Opponent side into Sultai. I mean, no, they're still... Well, were they Teamer? Because they had the Mountain Crater's Claws, but that could just be a splash in Sultai, maybe. Land? Nice. So I can go Crown, put it on Expert, attack with everything. Everything's gonna get +3/+3. So he can like trade off one of his big creatures for one of my guys or something. And it's pretty good. And then I could also just go like Leaping Master Ponyback. I mean, I could Swarm first, but kind of. I mean, I would like to get some more creatures out. It's interesting if he has a Throttle in response, that could be problems, but I can activate this before. So I think let's go for just like Leaping Master Ponyback, and then I just have 2 more creatures out, so it's an extra 10 mana. Like Swarm doesn't seem as good here as just getting extra creatures out. when they all get +3/+3. Getting in for 14. So like if I just wait for this turn, like what is he gonna cast that I'm like now so punished for? Like I have 2 extra creatures, it's an extra 10 damage, and like when I attack, I will like have to trade off some, at least like 1 creature. And then because like once you start using the throne, like okay, so I have 6 creatures out. If he has some way of dealing with the throne somehow, oh Villainous Well for 3, good luck. If he has some way of, he got a Falconer, good for him. Oh, I didn't think about Death Frenzy. Hey, didn't get to use it, but I won. Card's a good card, huh? Yeah, I didn't think about Death Frenzy. I mean, Death Frenzy's really good against me regardless, right? Like, yeah. I wouldn't say Death Frenzy is lose, but like, so if I like just pump there and attack, he Death Frenzies, leaves me with 1 creature in play. Like, I can come back maybe, but that's pretty bad for me. So, I wouldn't, like, we could maybe beat it, but, like, for how bad our deck is, I don't think we should be playing around cards that wreck us, you know? Let's play it again. Troll. Yeah, I mean, sort of, mister. But wait, you said, wait, make him come up with something right away? Well, he has to come up with something right away regardless. I think I can, yeah, I mean, I got a morph. If I get planes, I can go for patrol, then I have Dragon Throne. I mean, I get that, like, he's tapped low, but the thing is, like, so he tapped low. You know, if he had some good answer to Dragon Throne, he might have just held up some mana for it that turn. And then, okay, so what next? Oh, come on. So next turn he has like a bounce spell. I still crush him. Like, what answers could he have to Dragon Throne that are going to beat me there? Like, there's just nothing that gets me, other than like Death Frenzy. But if he does, oh my God. This is the worst. It's 3 blanks off this start. Can't even get like a random creature, just blanks. Gonna be tough. It's good. Might as well attack. Could be Canyon Lurkers. And he believes it. I definitely gotta like tank here for a little bit. That's pretty sick, Mantis. Yeah, I think Frenzy is really nice. Oh! That's a combo with Bell Strike, so once I get 14 mana, I can activate it twice. Getting there. Okay, what do I do? And want to outlast. I mean, okay, like my best chance of victory is like top decking some tokens. And I'll just leave this guy back. It's like if I top deck tokens, I want to have the Assault Patrol be really big, but I don't want to die, so maybe I can hold his morph back. Well, it's Pine Walker. Oh, well, I mean, Darren, like, yeah, this game is horrendous. I drew just all mountains and swamps, like, you know. But I mean, you are right that, you know, it's not a slam first pick. It's like, 'cause it's still a really good card here, right? Like, it's not doing anything, but like, this is my shot to win. Is the fact that I have this card, right? Like, nothing, no other card other than some really sick bomb is gonna help me in this spot. Let's see, more behemoth. I guess let's see. I could maybe take it. I mean, if it's Pine Walker, I'm dead. Like, I'm probably dead no matter what. Like, why is he attacking with this if it's not Pine Walker? So I'll just take it. Okay, because it's Saga Mauler. Okay, good game. I mean, I can survive. I can go put this here and then just block with it, but I'm going to die to the Mystic next turn. But and he still has the Parapet too, so it's like even if I get debilitating injury for the Mystic, I'm still dead. So that's going to be it for the stream. Thanks for watching. I'll be less salty next time. But I was pretty happy to go 2-1 in that tournament. But thanks for being chill afterwards. Thank you. We made 8 tickets and we lost not that many, so it was not bad. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back again streaming in a few days probably. So thanks for watching. I'll probably, if Elantris streams, I'll probably be on there, so you can check me out there. Alright. Good night all.